Did you know the median wealth of a white household in America is about $285,000, while the median wealth of a black household is roughly $44,900, according to the Federal Reserve's 2022 survey of consumer finances. Did you know that only about 30% of black families receive an inheritance compared to nearly 60% of white families? And when they do, the amounts are often significantly smaller. These numbers highlight real disparities, greater financial instability, fewer generational assets, and steeper economic barriers. Those statistics are sobering, but what if I told you they don't tell the whole story? What if hidden inside the struggle to survive are skills that Wall Street actually rewards? Skills like reading risks, adapting under pressure, stretching limited resources, and making difficult decisions when the stakes are high. What if the very abilities you've developed just trying to make it could become your greatest advantage in the stock market? Today, we're going to challenge everything you've been taught about poverty, potential, and profitability. And trust me, you'll want to stay until the end. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. Albert Einstein. Growing up, I never felt like I was poor. Looking back, I realized that's because my mother did an incredible job of protecting us from the weight of our circumstances. Were there difficult moments? Absolutely. I remember our lights being cut off more than once. I remember us occasionally receiving food stamps. I remember my mom stretching every dollar, making sure there was always food on the table somehow, and doing everything she could to keep our lives feeling as normal as possible. But as a child, I didn't see poverty. I saw home. I saw laughter. I saw family. I saw a mother who refused to let her financial situation determine the atmosphere she created for her children. We didn't have a lot, but I never walked around thinking we're poor. I simply thought this was life. And because my mother carried herself with dignity, resilience, and determination, I unknowingly learned those qualities long before I understood our financial reality. But everything changed when I attended the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. One day in class, we began discussing the difference between socioeconomic status and socioeconomic class. I learned that socioeconomic status refers to measurable factors like income, education, and occupation, while socioeconomic class also reflects how those factors shape a person's opportunities, access to resources, and positions within society. That lecture stayed with me. When I went home, I asked my mother, "How much did you actually make while we were growing up?" She paused and said that on average, she brought home about $14,000 a year while I was in high school. I was stunned. I remember saying, "That can't be right. That would mean we were poor." In that moment, two truths became clear to me. First, we had lived through genuine financial hardship. Second, poverty had not prevented my mother from developing extraordinary strengths. She had cultivated resilience, resourcefulness, perseverance, and hope in the middle of scarcity. And that's what today's episode is really about. What if Some of the very skills developed while surviving difficult circumstances can become powerful advantages when they're redirected toward investing, trading, and building generational wealth. It's a question most people never stop to consider. We're often taught to view hardship only as something to escape, something to leave behind as quickly as possible. But what if, instead of just moving past those experiences, we took a moment to examine what they actually built within us? Because sometimes the very traits that helped you get through your toughest seasons are the same ones that can help you succeed in the markets if you learn how to use them intentionally. Let me tell you something that I wish someone had told me years ago. Your struggle may have taught you more about the stock market than you realize. Now, before I go any further, let me be clear. I'm not saying poverty is a blessing. I'm not saying financial hardship is something anyone should desire. Poverty comes with real pain, real limitations, and real consequences. But what I am saying is this. People often develop incredible strengths while navigating difficult circumstances. Those strengths weren't created by poverty because poverty is good. They were created by people refusing to let poverty have the final word. The question isn't whether scarcity is good. The question is, what did it teach you? Because if you can redirect those lessons, they might become one of your greatest advantages in the stock market. So the first lesson it taught me was hyper-awareness of risk. When you've grown up without much, mistakes often carry greater consequences. You become aware of your surroundings. You notice small changes. You can learn to protect what little you have because replacing it isn't easy. That same awareness can become an incredible strength in trading. Great traders don't just focus on making money. They focus on protecting it. They understand that capital preservation comes before capital appreciation. But here's the challenge. Sometimes that awareness turns into fear. You hesitate to enter good trades. You take profits too quickly. You sell every time the market pulls back because your brain is trying to protect you from pain. The solution isn't to eliminate fear. It's to replace emotional decisions with a written risk management plan. Let your plan make the decision, not your anxiety. The second lesson is resourcefulness. People who have experienced scarcity know how to stretch a dollar. They know how to solve problems creatively. They know how to make something out of almost nothing. That's a remarkable strength. In trading, resourcefulness means learning to maximize a small account instead of believing you need a six-figure portfolio before you can succeed. It means mastering one strategy instead of chasing 10. It means focusing on execution instead of buying every expensive indicator or trading system that promises overnight success. But be careful. Resourcefulness can sometimes become impatience. You begin forcing trades because you're trying to create opportunities that don't exist. The market teaches us that sometimes the most resourceful decision is simply waiting.
Pause. No, seriously, pause for 1 second. If you're watching this right now, it probably means one of two things. You're either trying to make sense of the market or the market just humbled you a little today. Well, first, thank you for being here and watching this channel. That means more than you probably realize. Because trading can feel incredibly lonely. 1 minute you're confident, the next minute price reverses, and you're staring at the screen thinking, what just happened? You study the charts, you watch the videos, you try to follow the rules, but somehow the market still finds a way to hit your stop, shake your confidence, and make you question whether you even belong here. And let me tell you something very clearly. You are not crazy, and you are not the only one experiencing this. Most traders aren't failing because they're lazy. They're failing because they're navigating chaos without structure. They're guessing, they're chasing, they're reacting to price instead of preparing for it. That frustration you feel when price moves exactly where you expected after you close your trade. Yeah, we've all been there. That's exactly why I built this community, a place where traders can stop guessing and start trading with clarity, structure, and confidence. Inside our free community, I share the exact SPY levels I'm watching for the next trading day, the same level institutions are paying attention to. Support, resistance, key areas where decisions actually happen. No fluff, no noise. Just structure that helps you approach the market with freedom and clarity instead of fear and confusion. So if you're serious about becoming a better trader, join our free community using the link in the description. Grab tomorrow's SPY levels, introduce yourself, and let me personally welcome you inside. You don't have to figure this out alone anymore. And if this video helped you even a little, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the community.
And the third lesson is delayed gratification. Many people who overcome financial hardship understand sacrifice. They know what it feels like to wait. They know that meaningful progress rarely happens overnight. That mindset can become a tremendous advantage in investing because wealth is usually built slowly, not suddenly. Great traders let profitable trades develop instead of snatching small gains out of fear. They understand that consistency beats excitement. The challenge is that if you've lived with chronic financial pressure, the promise of quick money can feel irresistible. That's why so many people fall victim to get-rich-quick schemes. The transformation happens when you stop asking how much money can I make and start asking how can I become the kind of trader who can make money for decades. The fourth lesson is mental toughness and resilience. If you've overcome hardship, you've probably learned how to get back up after life knocked you down. The resilience is priceless. Every successful trader experiences losses. Every successful investor has difficult seasons. The difference is they don't allow one setback to define them. They learn, they adjust, they improve. But resilience has a shadow side. Sometimes we're so used to pushing through pain that we refuse to admit when we're wrong. We stay in losing trades hoping they'll recover because that's what we've always done in life. We've survived by hanging on. Trading requires a different kind of strength. Sometimes the strongest thing you can do is exit the trade, accept the lesson, and protect your capital for another day. Do you see what's happening? The very experiences that once helped you survive can become powerful tools for building wealth, but only if they're refined. Hyper-awareness becomes disciplined risk management. Resourcefulness becomes strategic patience. Delayed gratification becomes consistent investing. Resilience becomes emotional regulation. That's trading psychology. One of the biggest myths in the stock market is that the people with the biggest advantages always win. They don't. The market doesn't reward privilege. It doesn't reward the loudest person on social media. It doesn't reward the trader with the most monitors. It rewards preparation. It rewards discipline. It rewards consistency. It rewards emotional control. And here's the beautiful part. Those qualities can be learned. If you've spent your life overcoming obstacles, adapting to difficult circumstances, and finding ways forward when others counted you out, you may already possess strengths that many traders spend years trying to develop. The opportunity now is to redirect those strengths into an ethical, disciplined approach in investing and wealth building. Your past trained you to survive. Now it's time to train yourself to thrive. If this message spoke to you, I'd love to invite you into our free trading psychology community. Every morning before the market opens, we provide free daily SPY levels to help you approach the trading day with preparation instead of emotion. More importantly, you'll join a community of traders committed to growing together, not just financially, but mentally and emotionally. Before you go, I have a question for you. Which strength did adversity teach you that you're now using or want to start using in your trading journey? Share your answer in the comments. Your story may be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. If you think this video encouraged you, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who's working to build a different financial future. And don't forget to click the link in the description to join our free community and receive tomorrow's daily SPY levels. Remember this: your circumstances may have shaped your beginning, but your decisions will shape your legacy. You've got this. Peace and blessings, Dr. O.